The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. Handoff heading left. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, this guy's already over 30 yards on the opening drive of this game. Another nice play right here. If this defense can't stop him, just keep feeding him the football.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. The back's got it. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. That's reeled in. It's Richardson. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? It's a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure and then come up with the first sack of the game.
The sack moves him into extreme field goal range. You've got to do something now on 2nd and long. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
They're able to get a short gain to make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. With that miss, no change in the score.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And that one's picked off. What a play. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
Offense comes out to start this drive. Takes the handoff. It's Gibson. He's past the marker and still going.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
They're setting out to try the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense showing a bunch formation now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Fires quickly to the left. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. Deep throw across his body to the left. Oh, the pass is picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Takes the handoff and tests the left side.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, help them just get 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down here. He'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
No, kick it away here. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. It's a shotgun run call. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. The pocket breaking down. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Gets into space at the 50. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
I love this quarterback's... ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender when he throws the interception.
Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. Hands off to the left. Gets the first and still running. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down to the 32.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the 2nd? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Trying to find room. It's Gibson. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the catch. It's Jenkins. Able to convert on third down. Gives him a fresh set of downs from the 22.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught in the backfield. It's Gibson. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. And when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Offense now in the all-important red zone. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
The defense, I think, sensing some urgency in this red zone. First down play, good job of pressuring the quarterback, pushing him back and putting him in a tough spot now on second down.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Ball handed off. Makes the catch for the defense. Breaks in the ball and it's a short gain. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or do they have to settle for 3? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it brings up a 4th down.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Offense trots that under the field, hoping to start a drive here. Play action here on first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Boy, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Second down and 10 after the incompletion from the 23. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. He escapes the pocket. He lets it go on the move. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
First and 10 play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. And that's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. First down, looking for more now. He's in the clear. Inside the 10. And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run.
Man, now that is a running back's dream. I don't think the guy got touched until he got taken to the ground. It's just excellent blocking. There's nobody he had to make miss or use his stiff arm. Just a lot of open field.
It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Off the big play, they are pounding on the door here. First and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT stretches the lead to 17-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down.
And the offense will take over. First and 10.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
Quick throw to the left. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. Now here's the toss play. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
Second down play coming up. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing the screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
And here comes the punter onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. This will bounce and head out of bounds inside the 10. That's a great punt. The offense will be pinned back. So here's the first play of the drive, backed up with their own 7. Off the play fake on 1st down. That's a safety for the defense.
Hey, the defense deserves a lot of credit for forcing this safety, obviously. But let's not forget about the punter and the special teams who put this offense in a tough position in the first place. Without that key punt, they would have had a lot more room to work with.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And here's the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And on the carry, he's heading left. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch it?
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Not a long kick, fielded inside the 25. And they get into the ground at the 30. That's where the drive will start.
1st and 10.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Here comes a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Pressure is coming. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the coverage team makes the touch, so no return on the play.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. Single back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. He made a nice play in the backfield.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss, second down and 11. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Defense calls their third and final timeout of the half now. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. They'll tackle him after a short game. A cautious call there on third and long. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He'll return it from inside. Oh, what a decision by the returner. He takes it back in the end zone and is tackled for a safety.
I guess the running back here realized there's nowhere to go, and he figured up giving up 2 points is better than risking a fumble and giving up 6, I guess.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Offense ready to start this drive. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
That's a pretty good effort by this defense to come up with that loss. Let's face it, it has been a really long game for these guys, but I love that they've not given up and they're still out there fighting.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And he'll drop back here on third down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Breaking free at midfield. Breaks into the clear. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff. working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
The offense knocking on the door here with a 1st and goal. There's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, they actually call a play that goes in the wrong direction. Seems like everything they've called has worked out, whether it's on the ground or through the air. And this time, the defense steps up and makes a play.
Tailback tests the middle of the defense.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
BAT is good, and the lead grows to 35-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Short kickoff fielded just inside the 25. They get him down to the 39-yard line after an excellent return.
And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the offense trots back out on the field again. Ball handed off. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Zips it down the middle. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's a 4th down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. And now the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays with this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
Gives it to the back. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
There you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And off the bounce, that punt will roll out of bounds. And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. Keeping it on the ground here. Breaks free. Here he goes. Past the 20. At the 10 now.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And they make the extra point. Trail now 35-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. Press coverage now from the secondary. They're going to run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, it's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Gibson. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain. It's offense.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He breaks free. Run down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Anytime the offense can have any kind of success stretching the defense horizontally, puts the defense in a really tough spot. They'll have to adjust to these types of motion plays going forward, because the more the offense can stretch you out, the more they can hit those vertical seams.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run up the middle.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Gibson. In the clear at the 25. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the 2nd half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
After the huge play, they're pounding on the door. It's 1st and goal at the 3. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Oh, looks like the defense jumped offside there. If that's the case, this will be a 1st down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So 1 quarter away from wrapping up an impressive CFP victory. Let's get back to the final period. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Turn begins inside the 25-yard line. And he's brought down after a decent return out of the 31.
Offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Offense on the field to take over. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Caught inside the red zone and still running.
I love the fact they didn't give up today. This has not been a great game for them, but the fact that they're still fighting late says a lot about the character of this football team.
And the point after is good. Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the offense trots back onto the field here. They'll try the right side on the toss. Great pursuit by the defense. That dropped him for a loss that time.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They're going backwards to open up this drive after the loss. 2nd down and 15. Using his legs, it's Russell going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. returner brought down by that coverage team. And out comes the offense set to take over here.
Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And the tackle is made. The screen pass there produces a solid gain.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. The back in motion now. Direct snap. The sure hands. It's Mays. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Crucial third down play right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he throws his third interception of the day. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Grinding away on the ground.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The defense setting up to go against this heavy formation. Toss play to the outside.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Bites off the defender. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? They'll run it here. Inside the 45. That's enough to move the sticks and give them a first down at the 41.
You know, the thing that's really stood out today for this offense has been the balance. You know, they've gotten some yardage out of the running back. He's done his job. The offensive line is protected and given the quarterback a chance to be able to throw the football. He's been able to throw the football into the end zone. Now they're just looking to put on the finishing touches to win the game.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. They continue to pound away on the ground. Brings up a 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. It tests the middle, but gets stuffed. That one goes nowhere.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the fourth quarter to see this guy get the football, just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
And tackled after a small pickup there. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. And there's the handoff. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. That's just a minor blip in what's been a thoroughly dominating performance.
It's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Catch made in space. Look out. He's in the clear.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
And the PAT is good. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
And here comes the offense back out onto the field now. They're going to run it. He's got room to run. Breaks into the clear.
But really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's 1st and goal for the offense.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And now it's victory formation. The quarterback will just kneel down.